Alright, so it's started day 13 and I'm just leaving the campsite, which was up on top of that hill. It rained all night. I'm damp, my clothes are damp because I got in the rain, but my tent worked well, kept me and everything in it fairly dry through the night. So it wasn't until I put on my wet hiking clothes this morning that it really got freezing, but it was pretty cold last night. That's about 9 o'clock, and I got started late because I was waiting for the sun to come up. But once I get hiking, I'll warm up quick. I'll probably have to take off my long sleeve and my leggings. And I'm just doing 11 miles. I think I already mentioned, but 11 miles to the NOC, which is the Nantahala Outdoor Center. And gonna spend the night there in a bunkhouse. It's not clear if I'm sharing that bunkhouse. I think I am, but the guy at camp said that you rent the whole thing. So I'll see when I get there. Either way, I'm okay with it. But I knew I would want to spend some time just hang out there by the river. And if I did it tomorrow, I would have, you know, a big gap in the day, and it's already a pretty long hike planned for tomorrow. So just decided to do the extra mile to do a still fairly short day and get in today, relax. And they have a restaurant, so I can eat there and maybe try to do a little editing and uploading, so I can keep everybody up to date. So I know right now it's about a week behind, just because of, you know, the fact that I can only upload when I have strong enough signal. All right, so I'm hiking, and I'll get back to you. I think there's going to be a really good view. There's a fire tower along the route today, about 5 miles in. So I'll definitely share that if it's not something before. All right, talk to you later. So I'm coming up on Tellico Gap, and I think, as best as I can recall, this might be the first set of power lines that I've gone under so far. And you go under a ton of them in Maryland, so maybe I did and just don't remember. I'm not sure. But usually, well, not usually, but a lot of times you go under these power lines, you can get a pretty good view. So let's see if there's anything up here as I hike a little further. Nothing so far. There's the gap. What's going, man? It's Chris. Well, not too bad for a power line view. And on the other side, we'll give it a 7. Made it to the top of Wester Bald. And I am on top of the observation tower, fire tower at Westerbald, and it is absolutely gorgeous. 360-degree view. And the bald isn't looking very bald, but who cares about that? Funny thing about the balds is nobody's really sure why they're bald. They're not above the tree line like some of the balds in, or some of the mountains in New England. So at some point somebody cleared them. It could have been farmers for grazing, or even Native Americans before that. But man, and we're speculating, you can see it way there in the distance in the middle. That could be Fontana Lake, some part of it, which we're going to be going over in a few days when we head into the Smokies. But right now, I'm going to soak in this view for a few minutes and then head on for a short day to the NOC.
Up here at
sorry, I just had to come back and give that to you once again, because that is the most fantastic view I've seen so far. So left Whistler Ball Fire Tower and that gorgeous view after sucking it in for a little bit, and now basically 6 miles straight downhill, lose about 3,000 feet in elevation, and that's where I'll be staying. But if anything else cool happens along the way, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get back and show you. Yeah. There he goes. I don't even know if you can see him, he's so small. But there's his head. Oh, there he goes. I'm using my shadow. That's my third snake. None of them bigger than 2 feet. So I'm just taking a little break. It's about 1 o'clock and doing a little midday reflection. Have some lunch, and I saw over here this cool little bug, if I can get him. Everybody knows what that guy is. He left. And somebody left a spoon at this campsite. And I was also just looking up the trees. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can see there's red buds and some green leaves showing. And that's about where it was when I was in Maryland. And I left as far as the spring goes, and I haven't seen much of it until now. I'm about halfway down into Nantahala, so it just goes to show you the difference this elevation makes as far as bringing on the spring. But yeah, just a couple cool things that I saw and noticed and wanted to share. And now I think I'm gonna open up my food bag here and make some lunch. I'll get back to you. And if you're wondering what a gourmet hiker like myself eats for lunch, here you go. It's a peanut butter and Dorito wrap.